up, guys? It's LogicLookss, and today we got another episode of the top snaps of the week. And in today's episode, we got a record-breaking amount of Invincible Snipes. We probably have another great refresh that you probably haven't seen and you probably never will see again. And we got a lot of crazy snipes in general, so I'm excited to get into today's episode, man. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go. So boys, before we get into all the crazy snipes and the community's best snipes, I do want to mention two things. First of all, over 50% of you guys are still not subscribed to the channel. So if you're new, if you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button. It's free and it can be undone at any time. Also, if you want to send in a snipe to me, if you have a crazy snipe that you want to send in for the videos, go ahead and send it to me on Twitter or on Instagram. They'll be on the screen. They're in the description down below as well. Just DM it to me or send it in on Sunday morning when I tweet out. That is definitely the best way to do it. So go ahead and send me in your snipes if you have any. But we're gonna hop into the episode. We got a ton of crazy snipes. Like I said, this is hands down a record-breaking amount of Invincible Snipes. I don't think you're ever gonna see something like this from the community again. So we're gonna get into it. I'm very excited to get into these snipes. Let's get into it, man. Let's go. Boys, starting us off with an absolute bang, we got my boy Vic, and he ended up getting himself not one but two Dark Matters on the very same refresh, bro. This right here is a great way to start off the episode. One of these cards was also an Invincible card, which I forgot to mention. So the first card he ended up getting was actually Zion Williamson, which actually came out a long time ago. You guys probably remember that card. He's around 300k, so I mean, he made a decent profit on that, and he got an Allen Iverson on the same refresh as you guys just saw, and that AI is still like 500 600k, so huge come up to my guy Vic on that snipe right there, man, or those snipes I should say, because he ended up getting two on the same refresh. Congratulations to you, bro. Good way to start off the episode, and a great little, you know, two combo snipe, I guess you could say, on the same refresh. So congratulations to you, Vic, on getting both of those cards for 100k. And then we got my boy Austin with the next snipe, and to be honest, it just gets crazier and crazier right here. My boy Austin ended up seeing not one but two snipes on the same refresh. He only ended up getting one of them. I mean, the second one really wasn't even that crazy of a snipe, and to be honest, he got the best one that popped up. He got himself none other than Invincible Dwayne Wade for 100,000 MT. I mean, that right there is just another crazy snipe. Two Invincible snipes to start off the episode. It doesn't get much better than that. Congratulations to the both you guys, man. Keep up the good work, and let me know down below in the comment section exactly how much both of those cards sold for. Boys, if two Invincible Snipes in a row wasn't enough, we got another two Invincible Snipes. The first one coming in from my guy TJ, of course, one of the best snipers over on Xbox. If you guys don't know him, man, you definitely should. But we got my boy TJ, and he ended up getting himself a crazy snipe right here. He ended up getting himself none other than one of my favorite players of all time, Allen Iverson, for 90,000 MT, my bad. So 90k for AI, not bad at all. That card is still around 500,000. Huge W to my boy TJ on getting that nice little snipe. Cannot go wrong with that at all. And then of course we got my boy Dan, and Dan has been in the episodes multiple times. This man right here has been getting some crazy snipes week in and week out, and this week he ended up getting himself potentially the best Invincible card in the game. You know, it's arguable, but it's probably the best Invincible card in the game. He ended up getting himself none other than Kevin Durant for 100k, and he actually showed me how much he sold it for. This card actually ended up selling for 1.4 million, so a profit of about 1.2 million after tax, maybe a little bit less, but still over a million MT profit on one card is just absolutely mind-blowing, bro. Congratulations to my boy Dan on that right there. Doesn't get much better than that at all. And hey, that's another two Invincible snipes. That's now 4 in a row to start off this episode. Now boys, the next snipe comes in from my guy Splashy, and he ended up getting himself an absolute banger of a snipe as well, arguably the other best Invincible card in the game, and it was none other than Tracy McGrady for 100,000 MT, bro. That right there is just beautiful, man. I'm not gonna lie, I really do want that Invincible T-Mac. It's gonna take a while to get because that card is super expensive. I'm not sure how much my boy Splashy ended up selling it for, so Splashy, if you're watching this, let me know down below in the comment section. I know that card is somewhere around like 900k to a million MT right now. He was a little bit more on Friday and, you know, even on Saturday, so let me know, Splashy, how much you ended up getting for that card. Either way though, huge W. It doesn't get much better than Invincible T-Mac on the filters. And then we got my boy Brendan. Now Brendan is the first non-Invincible card snipe in this video, and to be honest, that does not discredit this snipe, because this snipe right here is absolutely amazing as well. He ended up getting himself an out of position card, and it was none other than LeBron James for 100k, I believe it was. So huge W to my guy Brendan on that LeBron snipe, bro. You cannot go wrong with that at all. Point guard LeBron, 100k. I know that card probably goes for around, if I had to guess, 600-700k. So I mean, honestly, a huge come up. Congratulations to Brendan, and congratulations to Splashy on that amazing T-Mac snipe, bro. Congratulations to the both of you guys. So boys, this next snipe actually has a pretty interesting story. Now, if you guys didn't see the last top snipes of the week that I actually dropped last Sunday, go check that out, because this right here has a kind of a direct correlation with that video over there. Now, if you guys didn't see that video, there was actually one of the craziest refreshes I have ever seen in any 2K. There was like 10 dark matters up for 500 on the same refresh, and my guy ended up getting a few of them in the last episode, so go check that out first. But we actually ended up getting ourselves another submission from my boy Ray. He ended up getting himself some of the other cards that the other dude ended up missing on the last episode on the same refresh basically. So he ended up getting himself not one, not two, not three, but 4 dark matters for 500. I'll pop up the screenshot on the screen. You guys will see it, bro. This is just absolutely ridiculous. I have no idea how he did this, but he ended up getting himself Paul George, Porzingis, Dikembe, and Tatum. So that right there is just a huge come up. I would say like 600-700k MT profit easily. But again, Ray, if you have the exact number somewhere in your notes or somewhere in your head, please let me know how much you sold everything for and how much MT you made in total off of that one refresh. Either way though, bro, 4 dark matters for 500 MT is just absolutely ridiculous. Those are the other cards the other dude ended up missing. So I mean, it's kind of crazy to end up seeing that, the same refresh, 2 guys ended up getting, I guess, different cards on the same refresh. So huge W to my guy Ray on those 4 dark matters for 500. Then we got my boy Jay Witt, and he ended up getting himself something that was pretty nice as well, an invincible card, and it was none other than Dwayne Wade for 100,000 MT, man. Again, something you can't go wrong with. D Wade is still very expensive. He's over 500k. Any invincible card snipe is just crazy. So congratulations to you, bro, on that invincible card snipe. Cannot go wrong with that. Keep up the good work. All right, boys, getting into our last 2 snipes of the video, the last 2 snipes of this top snaps of the week episode, bro. We got my boy Benitez with a nice little snap right here. Now, to be honest, this right here was actually, I believe, the day this card came out. So I mean, the price has changed a lot, so you guys might think it's not really a crazy snipe, but it truly was when this card first came out. And my boy Benitez ended up getting one of my favorite current day NBA players right now, man. He got himself a nice little dark matter Kyrie Irving, and I believe he did end up actually keeping the card if I'm not mistaken, but the card was going for around like 300 to 350,000 MT when he first came out, and my boy Benitez ended up getting it close to the hour it came out, I would guess. So I mean, huge W to him regardless of all that, man. Nice little snap right there for that Kyrie Irving. And then of course, to end out the episode, we got my boy Chris, and Chris ended up getting the last invincible card of the video. I believe this is the 7th or 8th card in total in this video, which is just absolutely crazy. But my boy Chris ended up getting himself James Harden for 100,000 MT. Kind of an underlooked, invincible card, but regardless, a very expensive and a very good invincible card. So congratulations to him on getting that snipe, man. Keep up the good work, and shout out to everybody that was in today's episode and that made the cut. So yeah, boys, that's pretty much gonna do it for today's episode of the top snaps of the week. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and if your snipe did not get in, please send it in again. Sometimes some of them are submitted late, sometimes I don't end up seeing them. So if you have a good snipe, send it in again. Just let me know that it was a week old, or when you actually ended up getting the card, and I would love to include it if it's good enough to make the episode. But the episodes are just getting crazier and crazier. You guys are literally going absolutely crazy with these invincible card snipes. So I mean, it's gonna be tough to make the episodes kind of, I guess, with a variety of snipes, but regardless of all that, man, still a lot of fun to look at the community's best. Congratulations to everybody that got a snipe. Congratulations to all you guys, man. I will see you guys in the next video tomorrow. We should have a banger tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you, man. Stay safe, stay blessed out here. I'll see you. Peace.